And now to the latest on the coronavirus here in Arizona. The Department of Health reporting more than 3,300 new cases yesterday, along with 3 new deaths. Over the past week, the average number of cases has gone up to 2,900 per day. That's a number Arizona hasn't seen since the beginning of February.
On the vaccination front, more than 48% of the population is now fully vaccinated against the virus. 55% have received at least 1 dose.
Team 12's Trisha Hendricks joins us live this morning with the 3 things you need to know about the coronavirus today.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, with information surrounding the coronavirus coming out all the time and changing information, I might add, it can be hard to keep up, right? So here are the 3 top headlines you need to know to start your week. All right, first off, the FDA could give the Pfizer COVID vaccine full approval, and we're hearing that could happen as soon as today. Pfizer would be the first to receive full approval from the U.S. government. According to the FDA, currently the 2-dose Pfizer and Moderna vaccines and the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine all have emergency use authorization from the FDA, and that allows for the use of non-FDA approved medical products when there are no adequate approved and available alternatives. Now, according to a report from Politico, the approval would affect adults 16 years of age and older. Next up, Embry Health, the largest that is private COVID-19 testing in the state, operating more than 50 COVID-19 testing sites in Arizona, is holding a news conference today about the increase in testing as the Delta variant continues to spread. Now, that's happening here at the Embry testing site on Southern Avenue in Mesa, beginning at 11 a.m. Embry Health officials and frontline healthcare workers plan to outline the sharp increase in the demand for COVID testing. We're told the demand for COVID testing is up by, get this, more than 1,000% at Embry's testing centers, and that's since July 1st. And finally, Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich says private businesses have the authority to decide whether they want to require workers and customers to show proof of vaccination or not, but they must accommodate those who cannot get vaccinated due to disability or religious belief. He says a business inquiring about someone's vaccine exemption must do it in a manner that is, quote, no broader and no more intrusive than necessary. Public institutions like schools and government agencies still can't impose vaccine mandates since existing state law already prohibits them from enforcing vaccines on workers. And airlines cannot require passengers to be vaccinated before boarding an airplane. Just last week, Governor Doug Ducey signed an executive order strengthening enforcement against vaccine mandates. So definitely we have more to get to on this. But coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, we're going to bring you more about a warning that we're hearing from doctors as well as healthcare workers and the FDA tied to a drug that's actually being misused as a COVID-19 treatment, not something to mess around with. We'll bring that to you in the 6 o'clock hour. Live in Mesa, Trisha Hendricks, Today in AZ.